Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 2 of F1 Manager 24. Here's Mercedes. As it turns out, I'm a goof. Big thank you to Twiggy Casey25 for pointing out, yes, I can't read. Lewis does have a contract agreed with Ferrari starting in 2025. So, yeah, there goes the strategy of me going, hey, we could keep him after all. No, we got to find a replacement. So, again, we have got George locked up for 2 years. I don't know if he's going to be our number one driver. I'm trying to find another driver on the grid. Our affiliates, don't know if they're exactly there yet. Mick's just kind of a backup. Frederick Vestie, I'd be interested in. Does have a super license, so we can promote him up if we so wish to. We could actually... And his driving standards, why don't we work on that? Pretty good. He might be just about there. I don't know, though. And actually, might give him some free practice experience, throw him in the car at Jeddah, which is coming up in 4 days here. Don't have any new parts on the car. Those are still in development. You have the new ATR period starting tomorrow. They're going to advance 1 day. Because the problem, parts are not ready until week after Jeddah. So we'll get to those in the next episode. I don't think they'll be ready and manufactured in time for Australia. Actually, maybe the new side pods will. So get those thrown on. But the new parts beyond that, probably not ready for China by the time we design and manufacture them. Probably in time for, if I had to guess, probably Miami. So we'll see what Miami needs once those parts are developed in the next episode. But nothing to really go on here. See, as I mentioned, Saudi Arabia up next, which car attributes is going to be good for medium speed, which we're not exactly there. Top speed, DRS effectiveness. What do I want with that? In terms of driver expectations, let's take a look-see here. Strategy prop. Expecting a one-stop, medium speed, okay. Probably cloudy. Safety car chance, 66%. Again, we expect a one-stopper. I think I just want to play middle of the road with George. I think we'll finish 10th with him. Lewis. We'll go with 8th. Just kind of play middle of the road here. Don't think we're exactly at 6th just yet, especially with no new parts in the car, so you know what? We'll just kind of deal with it. Anyways, off of Jeddah, gonna put Vestie in the car, free practice 1, but I'll see you at the end of Q1. Okay, don't be thrown off by that number under George there. That's only because he didn't complete his second practice run in P3 there. But here's the thing, setup-wise, we're looking pretty good for Saudi Arabia. Lewis at 84% confidence going into qualifying. George at 38%, but pace of the car should carry us on. I imagine it'll jump up by the time of Q2, but gonna fast forward here to the end of Q1. Nothing really surprising there. Verstappen fastest over Leclerc, although Leclerc's been fastest throughout practice all weekend. George P6, Lewis P8. I think it's a little better than we were expecting. Fernando Alonso surprisingly down P12. One incident there in Q1. Valtteri Bottas for the kick Sauber crashed into turn 22, brought the red flag, so no lap there. Car wasn't probably advancing anyway, but also eliminated alongside Bottas is Magnussen, Zhou Guanyu, Albon, and Gasly. Getting ready to send the drivers back out now here for their final flyer in Q2. Sainz currently lead the way over Perez and Norris. And let's get George on now. He's 1.1 seconds behind. I think the only threat behind is possibly Tsunoda and Stroll. Ricardo had speed in Bahrain. Probably transferred over to Saudi Arabia here. Lewis only 7/10ths off, feeling pretty confident. Don't have to send him out for a second lap, gonna do it anyway. Hopefully we can get both drivers in the Q3 again. So watching along with George at 2 times speed. Flip that to see how everyone's sector is doing. Hulkenberg, personal best in sector 1, sector 2. He only improved to P12. He's gonna be a threat. Sainz goes purple sector 1, already on pole for Q2. Stroll's not improving. Ocon not improving. Snowda's not going to turn another lap, so we're going to be safe there. Nobody really improving back there. I'm not threatened by Sargent at all, so both drivers going to make it in here. Stroll going to probably stay there in P11. George shaves off 2 thousandths. And Lewis 600ths. Okay. Lewis looking pretty good here. Might be a mentality thing for George. But Sainz fastest over Perez and Norris. And here we are, ready for the final flyer in Q3. Sending both cars out now. George in P8, 3/4 of a second behind. Lewis, 1/4 second behind him in P9. See if Lewis can improve. George, that might be the best we can get. Carlos Sainz currently fastest once again over Verstappen and Piastri. Alonso ahead of us in P7. I think we could possibly jump him here. We are with that chopper cam looking at George. They want a fresh set here. Checo, purple, sector 2. Max not improving sector 1. So that's rather interesting. See if the trailing Red Bull pulls off here. Goes top of the charts by 700ths of a second. George currently not improving sector 1. Needs to make up a half tenth to catch Fernando there. Lewis improving sector 1 though. Verstappen goes purple sector 2. Leclerc goes green sector 1. Now goes purple sector 2. Verstappen jumps up by 0.17 seconds over his teammate. Looks like it's going to be all up to Leclerc for pole as George not improving. Leclerc now currently stuck behind George, so that could be a problem. Might be thwarting a Ferrari pole here. Lewis improving sector 2 though. George across the line. Charles Leclerc. Yeah, we held him up there, so he's going to stay P5. Sure, he won't be happy with us, but so be it. Here's Charles' former or upcoming teammate, I should say. Across the line, jumps Fernando. Real strong improvement there, so don't think Fernando's improving at all. Let's say he stays in P8, so looks like Verstappen. Well, actually, see what Carlos Sainz does. Across the line. Improves, but stays P3. So Red Bull lockout the front row. Verstappen over Perez and Sainz. Lewis going to be P7. George P9. All right, time to set the strategy for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Know that the tire saving abilities of both drivers and this car itself are pretty good. It's going to be a one-stopper. Just have it defaulted to start on the soft tire and go to the hard tire. If we keep the tread on long enough, and temperatures for both the engine and the tires are going to be key here. Keep enough tread on it, we might be able to switch to the mediums, but just got penciled in for the hards for now. But let's push on the fuel a little bit. Push on the tires just to get them up in temp. And off we go for the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Lewis starting P7, George starting P9.
Time for the
All right,
Saudi
looks
Arabian
like
Grand Prix.
we're stepping on hards, Checo on mediums. Bunch of soft tires in the background. Someone's sparking in the background. That's rather interesting. Yeah, only 2 cars in the hards, so Verstappen and Joe. Mostly everybody are on the softs here. As George up to P8. Playing keep away from Alonso right now. I want to be careful on the tire temperatures from the get-go here.
Normal pace now.
As engines are hot. Let's not run them too hard here.
Coast up a bit more now.
Won't try burning too much ERS with George. Stuck behind Lewis right now anyway. Looks like Alonso going to try making a move though. Good news is total cloud cover is going to take over the track here in about 3 minutes, so that's about 2 laps, so that'll help on the temperature front. Again, try not to push terribly hard with Lewis right now. I know Leclerc is getting away. You know what? Maybe we'll just have to push on the fuel a little bit. I'm just a little wary of the engine temperatures.
Yep. DRS enabled. Currently P8. So Lewis ahead. Gap 0.4. Your car directly.
You know, car back up to the group here.
So gap behind 0.6.
All right. Back that down. Oh, right up to the tail end there. That's very good. I'm okay with that separation. George, again, don't want to push terribly hard.
Yeah, copy, all good.
Actually, if anything with Lewis, we can actually back off the tires a little bit.
Let's not burn these tires up.
Hopefully just stay caught up with the DRS range here. Yeah, let's go back to not burning that up right now. Lewis still hanging on in the DRS range. Ooh, we might want to go back to standard a little bit.
So we can start to use this tire.
I think we just fell back out of the range. Yeah, I think we did, but we should catch up. Because everyone here's all bunched up, for the most part. Yeah, so goes Alonso getting past George with the help of DRS. Keep hanging on for now. He's still fighting.
Head down. The next car behind is Tsunoda.
Okay with how everything's shaken out so far. Here's a new indicator that I haven't seen last year's title, and that explains why we had sparks on the grid as George and Alonso keep trading places. Little yellow indicator there indicates mechanical issue, and that's affecting Logan Sargent right now. He was one spark on the grid. I believe he had a crash in practice. I guess Williams doesn't have enough components that they didn't switch on. Tragic. But up front, Carlos Sainz took the lead from Max Verstappen on the soft tires. Max hanging in there with a hard tire right now. Yeah, it's two-car breakaway over Piastri, Perez, Leclerc, and Lando. Got Lewis just kind of stalking about right there, keeping the tires in check.
And let's push.
And still, Alonso and George just fighting things out right now. Crash at the tail end.
There's debris all over.
Might be the kick salvers. Yep. Bottas. Ooh. All right, Joe went for a pass there, and I think Bottas may have swung wide a little bit. Taking off part of that wing. Oh, looks fine. Got race squad violence. Oh, dear. Inter-squad violence. Oh, Bottas has damage. I thought those cars were a threat anyway. No penalties given. Hey, it's his favorite corner. Turn 22, Logan Sargent, who already had mechanical issues. Same deal.
And makes contact with the wall.
Oops.
I imagine
Same corner.
their confidence
They
will have
had
taken a
practice.
knock.
As now he's going all the way to the back. Well, he's still going, but feeling big sparks now. George, kind of struggling. Tsunoda or Alonso got away from Tsunoda. There's some excess fuel in the tank, but again, just kind of worried about the tires. Would like to go to the mediums. I don't think it's going to happen with George at this point, so let's go ahead and push on.
So happy to drop, lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
As perhaps we get a little aggressive on the overtake here.
Just show me what you've got.
Copy.
Lewis caught up a little bit, fell back off, 4 seconds off as we're approaching the quarter mark here. Pretty happy with his tires at the moment. Might back him down a little bit. Just to, once again, just kind of get everything we can get here. See if we can switch some mediums. Hopefully they'll pay off at the very end.
Yeah, copy.
George, meanwhile,
If this continues like
deploy
this,
some ERS.
so I'll go ahead and overtake.
Clear. Hopefully that's double DRS.
Gap 0.8, he has DRS.
I think it's double. See if we can push a little bit, at least get out of range. Pretty good through there. Just gotta get the corner through here. Hope we get it. Play a little bit ERS.
Overtake is available.
Get me out of detection range. I don't think it worked. It's catching back up. Hooray. And
Let's just manage these tyres.
that didn't work for terribly long.
Okay.
Tires getting a little bit hot as well, so you know what? Back it down a little bit.
Behave up.
Signs of Verstappen still scrapping up front. You need to get the tire temps down. You need to top up some ERS too.
Pack.
Tire-wise, not doing too well there, so temperature's a
Yeah, you
big,
do
big
get
problem.
DRS.
All right, Lance Stroll into the pits first from the soft tire. Imagine switching to the hards at this point.
Copy.
Okay, are they going for, all right, two-stopper. That's intriguing. Do we want to cover him off? Thing is, I don't know how good that strategy is going to be. Let's take a look, for example. Soft tires gain a lot of time. You got to make the extra stop. That's going to be a tricky one. Lewis, I'd be committed to one stopper with still, especially with us saving tread like this.
Gap 10.9.
Gonna burn up a little bit of fuel there.
Let's lift and coast.
Understood.
See Albon out on softs, Gasly headed for softs. I guess a two-stopper is viable. Oh, we check the reports here. Wasn't really falling for a two-stopper. I think everyone up front's committed to one stopper.
Yeah, copy. There's only so much I can do.
So currently number one priority is management of these tyres.
Yeah, copy.
I think we'll stay committed to the one stopper. I really do think it's our best choice here. Stroll's gonna have to make up a lot of time. Still fighting with Tsunoda. Ricardo's in the pits. He's pitting from mediums. Feeling soft tires too. Huh. Yeah, none of the front runners are pitting. So I'm still feeling pretty confident here.
Just introduce a little bit of lift and coast.
Understood.
Just push.
Maybe go to the mediums for George and then switch back to the softs. That'd be doable. Yeah, let's go for it.
So Stroll behind. So box.
It's Notice staying out. And again, I think he is on the soft still. Is Norris and Piastri up ahead. Their tires are pretty shredded. So are Checo's. Medium's going on. 2.8, not fast at all, but no mistakes. Much better than Insecure. Here goes Stroll flying past.
Currently we are P11. So Stroll car ahead. Gap 5.
Just want to get the tires up a temp, then we'll probably just back them down a little bit. See if we can make them go to the end here. As Ricardo is 11 seconds behind still. On soft, but he'll burn through those pretty quick. Alonso's still 4 seconds behind Lewis, so not as concerned about him right now. Here comes Perez into the pits again. He was on mediums. Let's see what strategy they go on here. Got the hards ready slow. Front runners commit to the one stopper. Ooh, and they're being held for a while. That was odd. Huh. There's no traffic in the pit lane. Quite odd indeed. Okay, back those on down.
For these PU temps.
And let's see how long we have these tires hang on. Next lap, McLaren's coming to the pit lane with Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri being held out. Medium tires going on for the McLaren. So I'm pretty sure they're going for the one stopper still. Keep Lewis out probably one extra lap, and then we'll bring him on in. All right, ready to bring Lewis on in here. Going to slap on medium tires. I think we went long enough into the stint to make this work.
So
Just no
box.
mistakes. Should be coming out
In the box is that.
probably right around where Stroll's at. Probably just ahead of Stroll. It's fine, because Tsunoda's going to pit. Alonso's going to pit. Yes. Lando just gets past Alonso. .8. I think that's about the... Oh, there's Alonso right there.
Watch the lines on exit.
I think Alonso's also on the mediums. Yes, he is. So we're just matching strategies. Again, I'm certain our car is better. There goes Stroll.
Sorry, so currently P9, showing P9.
Perfectly fine right now.
Stroll ahead, 0.9 ahead. George car behind. Gap 4.1.
Let's see if we get aggressive, get around Alonso here.
Happy to start reducing that management.
Okay.
Push and hold it over.
As Verstappen and Sainz still scrapping up front. Neither of them have pitted yet. Verstappen actually churned through the hard tires a good amount. Imagine he'll go to the mediums. I don't know if he can make it soft to last that long. Around the right side.
George, recommend we start bringing the battery back up.
Fast lap goes to Piastri right there.
Just think about efficient lift and coast in turn 1.
Yep.
As Snowden now in the
So the
pits.
stops are starting to happen now.
Jump back in the points of George.
No, that we're driving as fast as possible.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much we can do. Alonso's tires are that much better.
We got Sonoda car behind.
He tried.
Just drop back a bit.
Just worry about making the tires last to the end here. Because I think we can make this one stopper stick. Snowda out of the pits on mediums. Highly doubt he'll catch back up. Front runners in the pits. Verstappen and Sainz. Verstappen goes slap on mediums. Sainz putting on mediums. Verstappen down to wait first. Sainz had to wait. Leclerc to the lead. He's yet to pit. He's on the mediums. Interested to see what he does. I think at this point, he can't make the softs work. He might just have to switch to the hards unless he just stays out a few extra laps. Verstappen out of the pits, 7.5 seconds behind Leclerc. Sainz 2 seconds behind him. Ooh, we got VSC, and look who's in trouble. It's Fernando Alonso.
There's been a crash.
Crashed in turn 6. Let's see what happened here. Okay, ooh. That's an odd one.
Yeah.
It's a real odd corner to hit there. But back everything down here. Alonso fully out of the race.
Focus on charging that pack up.
Conserve everything, and VSC will be lifted here in a little bit. If I'm Leclerc,
Burn these tyres up.
I'd be pitting now. That might very well be happening here.
Is everyone okay?
AFM, yeah.
Yo, hard tires going on, and problem in the Ferrari pits. So much for any help coming there. Yikes. As Bottas now has an issue under VSC with his car. Fun times. But engine temps are now in check. Tire temps now in check. Should fully be able to make these one-stopper strategies work now.
And now Lewis behind.
As VSC now going to end.
VSC ending.
Guess we can push on the fuel a little bit.
We can drop the lift to coast for now. We'll make it up later.
There we go. Back to green.
And DRS has
Get
been
tires back up to temp. Off we go.
So happy to drop
Lewis
the lift
currently
coast.
around Stroll. Stroll's going to have to pit again. So if he gets around us, not concerned about that.
So no need to charge the pack.
Should be on for another P7, P8 unless a front runner has an issue here. Oh, we got red flag out. Not sure what happened. Might be Magnussen. It is Magnussen. And Blammo. Yeah. Not sure exactly what corner that is, but red flag, cars coming to the pit lane. And let's see, we had... What was this? 19 to go. You know what we're going to do? I think we could slap on some soft tires here. That'd be fine. Already had 2 different dry compounds. Stroll's gonna have to switch to a slower compound, so.
All drivers have taken their positions.
Yep, everyone's on softs.
Once
You can see
more,
Stroll is
they're
on
ready to
mediums though.
race.
18 laps left, in the, or 18 cars left in the race.
Away we go.
Everyone's got the reset button. People on scuffs are, well, the only people on new tires are Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, and Piastri, and a couple cars in the back.
Keep your head down.
Pick up the pace.
Let's go.
I lose up to P6.
And you have overtake available.
Get pretty elbows out here. Get what we can get. Leclerc's still on the hard tire.
Just show me what you've got.
Trying to fight here. Got a lot of fuel in the tank, so come on.
So anything could happen, Lewis. Let's just keep our heads down. So George, car behind. And think about this lifting coast.
Meet your teammates next season. George, get up there. Let's harass the hell out of him here. All right, there goes George getting on past.
Just try and keep these as cool as possible.
All right, George, we don't need you taking out your teammate here.
Introduce a little bit of management.
If you are trying to show off, you have #1 driver ability here. Careful of them temps. Back
Let's
them
just
down.
cook the tyres.
Fully clear ahead of Leclerc. I think we'll be fine there. Please don't fight your teammate. And with the new mentality system, I don't know if it's going to affect them, but look, we're past a Ferrari right now with the same car we had in Saudi Arabia or in Bahrain, so let's not be too crazy here.
So let's uplift and coast all round, Lewis.
There we go. Try and be mindful of the temperature still. Just going to absolutely carve through these things.
This is awesome work, Lewis. Come on. P5. You've got a Norris car ahead.
Come on.
One ahead.
Come on. Leclerc gets back around George. It's going to be a bit tougher than I thought.
Easy.
Still a long way to go, man.
Just don't have the car right now.
Clerk, car behind.
Yeah, not that much later in the lap. And Charles is fighting us right now. As Checo jets back out to 2 seconds ahead. That's probably all said and done up there. Sainz holding off for Verstappen, though, as these two are clear of the rest of the field. Might be a sit and duck for the ERS, though. Or DRS. Checo fastest lap. There goes Leclerc. I'm just worried about the tire wear. Safety car deployed. What happened now?
We think you can manage.
Looks like
more.
behind us, Stroll and Ricardo had an issue. Let's take a look. See here, lap 38. Hey, it's exactly what happened. All right, so Stroll, ooh, hits the wall. Ricardo runs right into it, blocks the track. Yeah, it's a safety car, all right. Ooh, it's a red flag. Yeah, it's a whole track blocker. And the game's trying to catch up. Ah!
So red flag, red flag.
All right, 10-minute till session restart. You know what we're doing. Hey, look, reset button. Yeah, another new set of soft tires. Two
And
red
ready
flags.
once more.
Oh boy.
And it's lights out.
Off we
And away
go.
we go.
Let's give it everything now.
Temps look good, so you probably 40 push.
It's involving Stroll and Ricardo.
Overtaking is
No
available.
penalties given. I mean, Ricardo had nowhere to go.
And overtake is available.
Coming.
Yeah, Hulkenberg there. We're in the middle of us. Hello.
Coming.
Verstappen still had a fresh set of softs? Oh, that's probably over and done with now, isn't it? Ricardo's still out there. Damaged race car in P11. Probably no threat. Sticking with Leclerc. Leclerc losing out of DRS range from the McLarens, though. Okay, gotta be careful of these temperatures here. Trying to get around Hulkenberg. That's embarrassing. 10 to go.
DRS has been enabled. Leclerc head.
Okay, probably gotta be a bit mindful of tires there.
So head down now.
It's getting too hot.
Just keep trying to
Got
drop
an issue
temps.
overheating him and go flying off.
Understood.
That's especially too hot.
Let's get into the tyre cooling, please.
Coming.
So drop the temp on the rears if you can.
You're gonna be out of DRS range there from Charles, but I just want the car in one piece here. Instant turn one again.
So we can have a debris on track.
Bottas and Ricardo, we're still going. Looks like here comes Ricardo. That's snowed up ahead. I guess. Ooh, good launch by Valkyrie there. Interesting.
Got a car stopped on track. So likely debris.
No safety car though.
Press overtake.
Yep.
Happy to use the tyre more now.
The time penalty, 5 seconds for Bottas. That was a lunge there, so Wade's looking as we're going to drop considerably down the order. Anyways, nose down, close this thing out.
And
Yeah,
drop the
that's
safety car
why
now.
we shouldn't have pushed on the tires that hard. Got the temps a bit too high. Was racing Sonoda with George.
Lost the words, honestly.
Yeah, it's got the full safety car out right now. George pursuing, probably locked him up. Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a lunge. Took out Sonoda. No, it's just the safety car.
No, safety car, safety car. Let's just work on getting that pack back up. So keep the delta positive.
Oh boy, looking for a shootout here. Safety car is going to be coming in this time.
Safety car will be in this lap.
We're going to be ready to give it all we got here. Top 10 for the restart. Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Perez, Piastri, Leclerc, Lewis, Bottas, Hulkenberg, and Ocon. So Alpine, after a disastrous outing in Bahrain are you threatening for points here in Saudi Arabia. Again, there's only 15 cars left on track, so been a wild one here. Field in control of Verstappen, and
So Piastri leader has control.
Piastri. Off we go.
Just need to make sure keep these tyres in good nick.
So 2-lap shootout here. Verstappen's tires still better than everybody.
And 2 more laps.
I think DRS really going to play a factor until the back straight on the final lap. Sainz stays with them. That could be the winning move.
So it's Leclerc car ahead. Gap 1.5. Keep plugging away.
Let's tack here.
So let's get after it.
It's 110 degrees that it starts getting quite bad with tire wear. Yeah, it's climbing a little too fast. Back to aggressive.
Just keep on top of the management.
Sainz staying with him up front. Might get a little wild here in the final lap. As Lewis has his own little territory, he's not gaining or anything, so just watch the lead battle here. All right, here we are, 1 to go in Saudi Arabia. Fastest lap goes to Verstappen, looking to maximize his points haul yet again.
That'll be 1 more lap. Let's just look, cook the tyres.
And he's putting some time on Carlos there.
Leclerc car ahead. Gap at 1.7. Just do the best you can. So
Yellow flag.
yellow.
Again? Hulkenberg locked up in turn 12. They'll drop him to the back. Norris is falling off from Sainz. Here we go. Carlos has DRS, looks like. Maybe. Ooh, nearly hit him. Final corner in Saudi Arabia. Be a drag race? I don't think so. Max Verstappen holds on.
So we're low on battery at the moment.
Win for his 2nd time in the season, rounding out the podium. Gonna be Lando Norris. Coming across the line, Lewis in P7. Top 10 from Jeddah, Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Perez, Piastri, Leclerc, Hamilton, Albon. Hello, up 9 spots, gets in the points for Williams, and Alpine double points, Ocon and Gasly. Rest of the field, Ricardo, Zhou Guanyu, Bottas with that penalty, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and then retiring Russell, Tsunoda, Stroll, Magnussen, and Alonso. Fast lap went to Verstappen. Drivers standings, Carlos Sainz jumps 2 spots, but Max Verstappen holding a 22-point lead, 2 for 2 on the season with fastest laps. And Lewis still in P7. George drops a spot to his former teammate Alex Albon. Actually, were they on Williams at the same time? I don't remember. But yeah, they're tied with 4 points. Lewis leading over George by 8 points in terms of the inter-squad points battle. Constructors, Williams jumps 2 spots. Alpine jumps 3 spots to tie with Aston Martin. Still pointless is RB, Kick Sauber, and Haas. We're considerably behind right now. Red Bull has a 16-point lead over Ferrari and a further 6 over McLaren. Pit stops from today. We did not make the top 10, but we are focusing on efficiency rather than time here, or just safety. In terms of the pit stop competition, it's McLaren all the way here. RB jumps up 5 spots, but they're 50 points behind McLaren. Contract bonus or race target goes to Lewis. Contract bonus, neither hit a podium though. All right, mentality heading into Australia in 12 days. Lewis neutral, George not happy, but got some new side pods, and the underfloor are going to be designed in time. Whether we'll have the side pods ready for the car, we'll see. Got to be mindful of the cost cap. But it's going to do it for episode 2 here. Look for better things ahead with new parts on the car, hopefully, and start working on designing more stuff. So, if you're brand new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when episode 3 comes out tomorrow. And to everybody, thank you for watching.